Hello, I'm Mrs. Austin. I'm currently teaching integrated math 2 and math 3. I'm just going to walk you through a couple things. I'm on the Golden Valley main page. If you go up at the top to log in, the second option is class link. Students will then see a screen that says log in with Google. Carnegie Learning is one item that we're going to be using this year. We have adopted new curriculum, so if you're in integrated 3, you'll have this purple book. Students have already checked this out. And if they're in integrated math 2, they will have this blue one. They want to make sure that they bring it to class every day. We will be doing all of our notes in here. So we want to make sure that we have it with us so that they're not copying a word problem onto a piece of paper. It's going to save us a lot of time. It has lots of good stuff in here. There's in blue, there'll be like definitions if they need it. There'll be notice and wonders. It really helps students do a little bit of a self-assessment. Instead of asking me for a definition that they might have seen in another class, they can go right there and look it up and then use the definition to help them. Again, the integrated math 3 looks the same, lots of space to do notes. If students want to bring the whole book, they can. If students would rather bring a chunk that we are working on at a time, for example, I've given them what they need for like the first couple weeks, so they should be bringing about 30 pages with them every day. They fit nicely in a 3-ring binder because they're already hole punched, or you could bring them in a pocket folder. They could even just be stapled together, but that's what they're going to be using in class. So they want to make sure they bring it daily. Online here, they're going to be using a program called Mathia. We're going to do all of the online portion in class together. Students will be working on different skills. Some students will go a little bit faster through some of the skills. Some will go a little bit slower. It has lots of supports built in, videos, notes. I'll be able to pull small groups and do a little bit more strategic teaching to those small groups that need it. It is mastery based. It will all be done in class, so no need to do any of the online stuff at home for Carnegie. The other item here is innovated. The program is called Canvas. You'll see the classes, so your child will have one of these. If they don't see it here under courses, it's also listed. I'm just going to go to integrated 2 for an example, but my integrated 3 looks the same. I have a calendar on the main page. Students will see a to-do list, which will tell them due dates for items that they have to turn in. Some of this may be something like the Make 6, for example. That was something I collected on paper, but I still want to put it on Canvas so they can see their points and so that it matches Aries. For example, today we're on the 18th. I'm going to click on that link. This is just a preview of what we're doing today. We're going to have the Mathia program pre-launch protocol. I can see if there's a warm-up. It's a link, so I know this is an assignment that I'll be turning in. That was also listed on that to-do list. And here's the presentation. So a student who is unable to come to class can just click through the slides and they should be able to get there on their own if they need it. And then we have, sometimes I'll collect exit slips, and so they'll also be linked. We don't have that today because it's Mathia Day. Down at the bottom, there'll be review items, anything that I think could help for a student that needs it. Again, if you're absent, I would look down there for the videos and links. If a student needs something else, they can always tell me and I can add anything there. This is really for students. On the left, you'll see we have the home button. I'll get you back to the calendar. We have our syllabus. So in case you didn't get a chance to see the syllabus, it was passed out on paper, but it's there also. My email and Google Voice number are right there. Anything that's on the calendar is also listed in the module. So right now we're working on reasoning with shapes in my Math 2. And so anything will be there. And then they can also see their grades. So I can see that this person has 5 out of 5. I'm good to go with that assignment. This one looks like it's missing. This one was just assigned today. So I'm not too worried about it yet, but if I wanted to, I can click and I could get to that assignment right from here. So that is just a quick overview of what we have and what might be helpful. I definitely suggest if students are absent that they make sure to check Canvas. They can always email me. I definitely want students to be proactive if they're going to be out and emailing me just a quick, like, what did we do today? I can always send pictures of things. While I'm saying that, let me go back to this one. So this was a day where if you went on Canvas in the morning, you would only see the presentation. But at the end of the day, after I've already gone through it with students, I added these pictures above here. So if a student was absent, here's the warm up with our answers. Here's some of the problems that we went through. And all of these pieces are added so they can see the actual writing that we went through. Now with Carnegie, sometimes we might have 3 or 4 pages in the book that cover what I would maybe go through in one picture. So just keep that in mind. If there's like an ABC and they've spread it out over 2 pages, I might have it just in one picture here. But I try to put that up at the end of the day, anything that I think a student that's absent might need. And of course, if there's anything else that a student wants, if they just let me know, I will do my best to try and find something that I can put on here to help support them. Any questions, you can definitely email me at inaustin@muhsd.org. And I look forward to working with everyone this year.